Hello guys, so today I'm gonna introduce to you guys this pack, this gigantic Final Cut Pro plugin pack that is just fresh out of the oven. So why is this pack wonderful? Because it has 2000 over elements, 2050 to be exact. It's a compilation of titles, icons, infographics, and transitions. Or if you're just a startup trying to pitch your business ideas or do a corporate presentation, this pack is suitable for you as well. All the elements on this pack are highly adjustable, as you can see from the preview. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but I'm gonna do a little tutorial to show you guys how these customizations are done. Okay, so just a quick note on how to install this. All these are actually titles, so I can copy them and go to home, movies, motion templates, and titles, and here you go. And as you can see, it's having a lot of items, so it's kind of big file and it's gonna take a while to copy it over. And let's go back to the titles collection. Yep. And for this one, it's actually a transition, as you can see from the name. And then we're just gonna go back to the motion templates folder and go to the transition folder and just paste it over here. So since I've already pasted over here, I'm not gonna paste it again. So yep. And lastly, there is actually sound effects. So basically all these sound effects, you can actually just use them, listen them, and just drag them and apply it on your clip, just like normal background music or sound effects. And yeah, that's the simplest way to go. So for fellow influencers or content creators, you can see there is actually a ton of social media graphics. You can use them on your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube channel, or your just normal vlog, or even TikTok videos. And I'm gonna show you how to use them later, but all these elements are never ending and it's so comprehensive. It's kind of difficult for me to find something that's not included in this. And since we don't really have a lot of time, this preview actually was playing on 300% speed, so it's kind of fast forward clip. And then there is also logo stings available for you, and you can use them at the end of your channel or even as a transition or end screens. This is now I'm gonna show you on how to actually apply those. So let's take this non-adjusted clip of myself talking as an example. As you can see from the inspector, other than the scale ratios, none of these is adjusted. And let's see the magic of titles. So let's hit the titles tab and find the FCP graphics collection. And then the first thing you're gonna notice is actually logo stings. And if you're looking for social media icons, you just go down all the way to number 4. All the available icons are here, and as you can see, there are tons of them. And for me, as a part-time YouTuber, I'm not gonna use most of them because I don't use Twitter. I don't really have a very solid LinkedIn account. I don't have Snapchat, and I don't really use Instagram often. But of course, there are a lot of stuff that is still usable for me. And you remember this bell button? Yep, you can just drag it as a normal one. And yep, it's here. It rings the bell, of course. So it's like a 2-step kind of stuff. You have to click it, and then it's gonna ring the bell for notifications. So this is come in 2 separate moves. So basically, I can even drag to here and overlay and drag to here. So both of them are sort of playing simultaneously. If you don't really like the idea of 2 icons happening at the same time, you can just delete them. And you know there's like a cursor, you can just drag them and put on top of this. And yep, just overlay them. And yeah, you see the magic. Just drag a thumbs up here. And wow, a thumbs up for me. Please remember to like my video, guys. And then, yeah, as you can see, there's a ton of icons at the end of the video. I can even create this next video thing. Yep, this is like end screen, so you can manually build your end screen, or I can just drag this over here. And yep, 40 million followers. That's crazy, man. I'm never gonna get this much of followers. And I'm gonna change the name to me. And followers, I think I have, instead of 40 million, 140. Yes, that's what I have now. And please remember to subscribe and like my videos. Thanks a lot, guys. And you can even use this, you know, as sort of like a preview for one of my videos. You can just drag it over here. And for this to work, it's kind of simple. So the drop zone is over here. The first drop zone, if I'm not wrong, is actually the logo. So apply, you can see the mini tiny me over here, channel name. You can actually change, you can change the channel name over here, LC Media. And then for the clip playing, I'm gonna change to the preview video actually. So once I hit play, there's me talking and the preview video playing. And if you want it to be a little longer, just drag it a little bit longer, and that's all you need to do. Very simple, very effective. So since we are not going to make this tutorial a very long one, I'm just gonna jump into the next one, which is the corporate business titles. It's very useful for those who are doing your own startup or your own company, your school project, and it comes with lower thirds. It's very handy for, you know, documentaries, vlogs, or, you know, reviews, interviews. And the callouts are very useful for your school project. I mean, your reviews, tech reviews, your startup programs, your startup videos, since, you know, you can't actually tell how good a company is without numbers and statistics. And this is very useful if you're doing some educational channel. The devices, you can use it to promote your campaigns on different device platforms such as, you know, Apple Watch, your iPad, your phones. Yeah, it's very useful, and let's jump into the tutorial on how to use them. Okay, so for corporate titles, it's actually under the FCP titles collection. And you go to number 3, you can see all the titles over here, and it's very easy. Just drag them onto your clip like just now, and it's done. It's pretty simple, and still you can adjust a lot of stuff like colors and font, the content itself, the color of the words and stuff like that. You can even change this to a gradient and to make it a little bit fancier. And yeah, you can actually change the drop shadow as well. It's kind of fun to actually adjust and play with the titles. And let's see the result. Yep, intuition. And then maybe you want to add some, I don't know, callouts, like how many percent is done, to really bring out the essence of the video. So for example, this one, yep, 83%. So maybe this doesn't mean anything for now, but then pretty sure if you're doing a construction video, maybe you're saying that the experiment or the site of construction is almost done, 83% done. So you can actually change the settings over here. So yep, you can see the percentage you can change to, I don't know, okay, I don't even know what it means, so I'm just gonna change back to 83% to make it actually a transparent one. And it's kind of cool actually, and you can remove the back plates, and yep, and you can edit the radius of the circle to make it a smaller one. And for the number wise, you can edit accordingly. For example, you think 83 is too much, maybe 78%, and the ring becomes less. And if you're going to the 100% thing, yep, it's going to be fully complete. And maybe you want to adjust the position of your 100 word, and then maybe the size as well, so it doesn't go overlapping with the percentage sign. yeah, it's kind of cool, and you can actually change the line, the length of the line, the width of the line, and the pointer scale. Yep. And it can be a circle or an arrow, and you can actually rotate the arrow like this. Yeah, it's kind of cool actually. Let's hit play. So yep, 100% done. Wow, but I don't know why people are still doing construction, but yeah, you get the gist of it. And moving on, there's a icons collection. I think it's very useful if you're doing business presentations. So it's like a B2B icons like this, blah blah blah, card payment, blah blah blah, budget and stuff like that, communication, delivery, growth, yeah, the standard stuff, you know, if you're doing startup, and you can actually overlap them. Yep, something like this, very useful if you're doing some corporate presentation or corporate video. And for the infographics, I think it's under the graphics pack, and then you can actually find them on the number 5. Yeah, there are a lot of infographics, and you don't really need the background actually. And maybe I'm just gonna show you one of them, maybe a pyramid, to actually show the hierarchy of stuff. Yeah, cool. It's like very professional. And then you can adjust the colors of this very pyramid over here, change the text, the numbers as usual, and change the words and order of importance, everything. Yeah, it's kind of cool actually. And the text, you can actually change them. I don't really know what these texts means. I'm pretty sure it's some difficult Latin. Well, last but not least, so let's check out the transitions. So first you go to the transition tab, find FCP transitions collections, and then you can see there are tons of transition, and you can actually, you know, hang your mouse over them to have a really quick preview. Paintbrush strokes, that is the way to go for the first transition. Wow, amazing, you know, it looks awesome. And let's try another transition, zoom transitions. They're like beaming out, boost down, and as you can see from just now, there's actually customization available for the paintbrush, but not the zoom one. So because the zoom one is pretty standard, and the variations are all over here, and you can see they're clearly labeled. It's really helpful if you have a lot of transitions and you don't really want to spend the time to hang your mouse over them and see all the specific previews, especially for zoom transitions. It's kind of confusing sometimes. So maybe let's try one last transition, the glitch transition, my all-time favorite glitch transition as well. So I'm gonna render it as well and wait for the result to kick in. And then let's hit play again. Wow. You know, I always like glitch transitions, and this is everything that I want to tell you guys. And this is the end of today's tutorial slash video slash review. I really hope you guys like this video, and hope you guys enjoy, and subscribe to my channel and like my videos, watch them more. I really appreciate the support. If you have any questions, just drop me a comment, and see you next time. Bye bye.